What's good, sneaker freaks? Welcome back to Transformation Tuesday here on Foot Fetish Shoe Expert channel. And today we're gonna mix it up a little bit. Normally I go ahead and hit y'all with the restorations, but today we're gonna do a custom on these kicks here. We're gonna do the fan fave Gucci custom. You know, that's a wave. Everybody love Gucci custom, but we're gonna put a little twist on it. We're not gonna use the original Gucci colors. You know, we're gonna kind of mix it up with some a little spazzazzle, maybe with a little bit of drip here and drip there. So let's just go ahead and tune in, and y'all can see what we're working with.
I used to put on my mask to eat, I used to go robbing creep. Shit, now I robbing jeans and I got the finer things. Smoking the finest weed, I'm living my wildest dreams. I got this with my niggas, ain't no iron team. I used to put on my mask to eat, I used to go robbing creep. Shit, now I robbing jeans and I got the finer things. Smoking the finest weed and living my wildest dreams. I got this with my niggas, ain't no iron team. I'm taking a trip down memory lane, I hit a lick on the middle.
What's the first thing we always do? Is remove our laces and remove our insoles. So let's go ahead and start with that. Alright, so we're not going to take the insole out of these shoes because it is glued down. Now, we could just rip it up. It's not going to hurt the shoe. There's nothing wrong with it. If it has that bond, then I just kind of want to leave it there. We can still clean the insides with it in there. We can still clean it. So next, after we removed our laces, we're gonna go ahead and insert our shoe tree. Alright, so after we got the toe box nice and round back to its original shape, just so you guys can see the difference here. See how that's, oh, sorry about that. See how that's dented in like that? That's solid. So that's what we want, okay? Go ahead and take our solution, our rejuvenator, 2 squirts into our water. And start going in on the uppers, breaking down that dirt and that nasty grime with your soft bristle brush. So yeah, I just want to say that the inside of the shoe used to be white. I mean, I don't know what was going on with the shoe. I don't know if the person was wearing it to work. I don't know. It was just dunking this in dirt. But it is now brown. It's not even brown, it's black, like straight up black. And y'all can't even see it. But when working with this cloth material here, trying to get this back white, you gotta realize, like, you might not get it back white. The most you can do is get it an off-white. We are gonna stick it in the wash machine and just see how it comes out. But, you know, scrub it, get it nice and soapy, nice and sudsy. Throw it in the wash machine and just pray that it come clean. That's about as much as you can do with a shoe like this. And the shoe is suffering from some separation up here, toe box on the side. So we definitely are gonna go ahead and glue that back together as well. But you also wanna clean in that area as well. So after we've done all the scrubbing we can do with the soft bristle brush, I'm gonna take the medium bristle brush and go back over the uppers, back over the midsole, and just see if we can break any more of this dirt and this staining that we have in the shoe out. And then we'll move on to our stiff bristle brush and clean the outer sole with the shoe. So normally I would dip the strings in some leftover solution, but honestly, it's really no point because these strings are, like I said, super dust. So we're just gonna throw them away and replace them with some brand new strings. So we got the shoe all finished here. We're gonna take our laundry bag. And throw them here. Tie it up. Head to the wash machine, throw your laundry bag in there, regular cycle, cold water, 1 ounce of your shoe laundry detergent from a shoe cleaner. Alright, y'all, so we got the shoes out the wash machine, and as you can see, like they still kind of dusty, but they look way better than what they did before. I've washed the shoe twice, y'all. Twice, and it's still just some real nasty stains in this white that we just can't get out. So since we are gonna do a custom on it anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and redo the whole shoe. Okay, so as you can see here, the tongue tab is, this one is still a little bit wet, but the tongue tab is not really as pure white as I would like for it to be. I mean, you can just see the difference in just that. I mean, these are just stains that just will not come out. So we're just gonna go ahead and repaint the toe tab as well. I'd probably go ahead and give that maybe a different color. I don't know, we'll see. We're gonna see. But anyway, let's go ahead and start prepping the shoe for paint. Alright, so after we finish sandpapering the whole shoe, we're gonna take some brittle pads, the little Scotch bristle pads. They're purple, normally they're green, or acetone, and go around the shoe again. So prepping is key. Is like the most important part to any custom, and you really want to rough your shoe up, you know, so your paint can really have something to stick to and your paint job sticks. Alright, so I got the tape on here because I didn't feel like holding each of these for 20 minutes, so I'm just gonna let the tape do its thing. We are gonna go ahead and paint these sock liners black, but before we get ready to paint the sock liners black, we need to go ahead and tape up all the areas around the shoe, basically the whole shoe except for the inside. So start taping. Tape on here. You know, I like to start with the inside first, the hard stuff, which is the soft material. So I went on and taped up everything on the outside, even this little tongue tab here. Not quite sure what I'm gonna do with this yet. I have a bunch of ideas running through my head for the shoe, and really I'm kind of just painting whatever the first thing is that comes to mind. But I know for a fact that I am gonna change this sock liner to be black, because just this dingy white is just not okay. So we're just gonna start there. So we finally got the sock liner all painted here. As you can see, that nice black on the toe box here, and even on the back end. I don't know if y'all can see that there. Yeah. So we got that all done, and we're just gonna remove all the tape. Of course, you want to allow a real dry time, even though you use your heat setting. Remember, you want this to stay soft, so it's still nice and soft. It's not super sticky. It's not hard. It feels good. I mean, this feels amazing. It feels really good. It feels great. So we're just gonna remove the tape and go ahead and start working on the leather. Alright, y'all, so after all that work, we finally finished the sock liner. We got it looking nice and black. If you can see the toe tab here, forgot to move a piece of tape. There we go. Alright, so now we got all the tape removed. As you can see, we got our outline here looking nice and fresh. That black, that tongue tab is real nice. Our sock liner is real black around here. And I'm pretty satisfied with it. So we've done all the prepping for the outside of the shoe that we need to do, so I don't need to do any more prepping. I am going to step outside and spray some adhesion promoter on the shoe and get it ready for paint. I am going to tape up the Nike check as well, because I do not want that to be white, and this little Nike sign here in the back, I also do not want that to be white. So everything else, fair game. Oh, and the sock liner, because I just did all that work to the sock liner. So let's start taping. Alright, y'all, so we got our primer coat laying down here. As you can see, this shoe is looking kind of gray. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's what we need. We need it to be that nice, really light gray, just almost white color, basically, just so that when we do lay this white over top of it, it's going to be nice and bright, vibrant. That's what we want. So I'm going to go ahead and lay our white coat. We got our primer on there. It's fully dried. We're just going to put about 2 to 3 coats of our white on. And then we're just gonna start on our design. Alright, so after we get all the tape removed from the shoe, I am going to take our drip stencil here and go ahead and place it under the Nike check. Just take a nice mechanical pencil, light traces, and just trace it. And just try to do it really light so that the lead isn't left on the shoe. Alright guys, so we got our drip stencil drawn on the shoe here, and you might can't see it. I'll put it a little bit closer. It's very light. That's how you want it to be, nice and light, so when you paint over it, you can't see those. Of course, we're gonna do a black outline on the drip, so you won't be able to see it anyway, but you still wanna make it as light as possible, just in case. So we're gonna go ahead and lay down our red for the drip on each side, and then half of the toe box. So we got our drip laid down on both sides here. On this side, I went on and already completed it, basically did all the cleanups, added the outline. So we're just gonna go through it together how we do it on this side. If you guys are familiar with the Jesus custom footwear, I am a part of the Toothpick gang. I do think it's a dope ass method, and it's probably the best paintbrush you're ever gonna get, and I would have never thought of that if I hadn't been watching him. So I'm gonna use that to do the outline for the drip here, and as well as I'm gonna use it to do any touch-ups that we need to make along the lines of the drip as well. So let's get started. Alright, so we got everything finished. We got our drip going on the side of the shoe. We got our air painted out. We got our red on the toe box. We got both sides of the shoe done. We did all touch-ups for the base of the shoe. The last thing to do is go ahead and put our stencil on. And I went on and cut it out in the shape of the toe box, so I could just kind of fit it on there nice and easy. I'll show you. You can just fit it on there nice and easy like that. Of course, I'll just have to shape it up a little bit more. But it's just an easier method for me. So we're just gonna go ahead and peel this back and get this paper on here. Alright guys, so we finally got the custom finished up. We got it in this box here. I did do like a little custom swoosh on the box to represent the kind of custom we did on the Nike. So let me go ahead and pop this open for you and we can go over everything we did for the shoes. Alright, so we got the shoes out the box here. And basically what we did is we did a slight Gucci custom. Not necessarily a Gucci custom, we just put the Gucci symbols on the shoes with a little bit of a twist. So after we've got all our stencils laid down, we painted it, we let it dry, we pulled it up, we went on and made any touch-ups. Again, I'll say it once, I'll say it before, I'm a big fan of Dylan from DeJesus Footwear, DeJesus Custom Footwear. Definitely a part of the toothpick game. So I just went through and did some touch-ups with the toothpick. As far as that, then we let that dry. We went on and put our Priline Crystal Clear matte finisher on the shoe to give it that matte look so it's not so shiny. After we've done that, then we went on and hit it with some water repellent from Rejuvenator. And then we're all good. We laced them up, replaced the laces because the original laces were trash. So if you liked everything we did in this video, please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. I am going to put all of our social media names down in the description below. So please remember to follow us on IG and on Facebook. Smash that notification bell so you know when we drop a banger every Tuesday. And I'll see y'all next week. Peace.